I was from the city, she was from the outside. I was from the north, she was from the south side. I looked in the mirror.
Hola mi amor, que pasa j'adore. Hey, filming today. Hey, filming today. Hey. And today we're doing something very serious.
Serious music cue, right? You like that, didn't you?
We're gonna try to be serious, but it's a serious topic or serious video, but we're not very serious together. We haven't been in front of the camera in so long.
Today we're doing conspiracy theories. Now this is a little out of our league. We're not coming for you, Shane Dawson. We love you. We got most of these theories like from you. So if you love Shane Dawson, this is the video for you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the first one we're going to be talking about is dun dun dun. Apple slow down. So I don't really think this is much of a theory, more as
Everyone experiences this, or
a
everyone
fact.
knows.
Yeah. So if you don't have an Apple device, we feel as though, or many people feel as though, Apple, every time a new product comes out, a new phone, a new whatever, or a new update, the older phones as like 6, 5, those phones slow down, and we actually have like evidence of that, because like my phone, I have the iPhone 6 Plus,
Literally,
it's so slow.
I'm gonna show you guys how slow my keyboard works, and you're gonna wonder why I don't text back on time. Okay, so I'm gonna just type in something random, right? And it all comes in freaking late as crap. Look, it's still there. It all just came in. It's so freaking delayed, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Apple, what is wrong with you?
Why Apple does this, I don't think it's much of a question. Like I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys literally the graph of how Apple iPhones, like the Google search, my iPhone has slowed down, has peaked every time a new product comes out. Do you guys see that? Literally every time a new product comes out, the Google search, my iPhone is slow, peaks. And Apple does it on purpose so that people buy their new products, which is not okay, because I spent money on this. For this to last a while. I need this to last me, because I'm not gonna be out here buying a new Apple phone every time it comes out, because what's the point of that? They all do the same thing. So I'm about to just switch to Samsung, but
What if Samsung on the same?
exactly, that's the thing, and it's.
But actually, my mom had her phone for 3 years, and it still was okay. But she just got a new one. That's the thing. I've only had this iPhone for a year. A year. I got it Christmas Eve of last year, or the year before last year.
And there are literally articles of, like, it's not a secret, like Apple admits to this, like they slow down what they're doing so that we buy their new phones, like article, like they admit to it. It's a known fact, and it's just stupid. It's really stupid. So yeah. Next topic.
Okay.
This one's kind of
This
connected.
is really true. Okay, but I have a video, like an old video that I can't get to, where I was like filming something on my tablet screen, and inside the camera there was like a purple dot, and it was like blinking and flashing, and I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, oh, it's just the glitter on the glass. It's actually a camera watching what you're doing and recording you.
It's like it's weird, because they say they're not recording us, it's for facial recognition, but she found this in her old iPhone, which didn't have face recognition.
When that was like the latest phone, it was the iPhone 4 that happened.
Exactly. And they didn't have facial recognition at the time. Some people also say that it's, you know how when you're on a phone call and the phone automatically like blanks off because your face is near the phone. They say it's that, but come on, Apple, we know what you're doing.
They said when you pick it up it does that, but when I laid it down it was doing that. It had the little purple light in it. I will not trust it.
Exactly. You know what you're doing.
I'm gonna start covering up my screen.
Okay, now onto something that has nothing to do with Apple and phones. Skin mattress. This is you. Skinny mirror.
There's this thing called Skinny Mirror. Okay, thanks. Sorry. And I know most of you guys go shopping. You guys get like cute clothes, go to the mall, or Targets with that up there. And you guys buy cute clothes and you're like, oh, I look really good. I like this. I'm gonna buy it. And then you go home and you're just like, I don't like this that much anymore. There's a reason behind that. There's like these manufacturing people who send like companies their mirrors called the skinny mirror, and it makes you look 5 to 10 pounds smaller than what you actually are.
Like,
and
what? That is like, insane. Like, how could you literally make somebody think that their body looks different from the way it actually looks?
The
so
website
that they buy
is
your
still up, but it says we're not manufacturing them anymore. But the website is just like,
here it is.
You're beautiful the way you are.
Exactly.
It's boosting your self-esteem. No, it's not if it's not the real them. Don't keep doing this, man.
It literally says you're beautiful. Like, I don't... And they literally canceled the website because maybe they realized how horrible the product was. And it's literally the product, they try to sell it on Shark Tank. On Shark Tank. Like, it's crazy how society thinks that it's okay to make you say that you're beautiful when you're trying to make your body look different. Like, no matter... Forget body size. Like, we all are the same and we all are beautiful. Why are you making somebody think that they're beautiful because they look skinnier? Does that make sense? Or for somebody, even the opposite, because they're bigger, because they're too skinny, because they're too big. It's why? Why? We're all beautiful. And if anybody tells you that you guys are not, cut them. Cut it. Cut it. Anyway. Next topic. This one is crazy.
And we're about to go into depth of everything.
Yeah.
Want me to start it off?
Yeah.
Pull up a map, man. Okay, so I know you guys all know what mattresses are, and you guys know what this store's called. Mattress Firm. Mattress Firm is like this
tell them the old name.
Way. Yeah. Okay. There was this mattress store called Sleepy's down the street from my house. They literally changed the name of Sleepy's to Mattress Firm. What was the difference? It's the same thing, selling the same thing. But Mattress Firm is like everywhere.
I need a mattress. There's a store. I need a mattress. There's another
Turn a corner.
store.
There's another. Turn a corner.
It's a
There's
good day to
there's
buy
like
a
there's like
mattress.
3 of them
So
like
I got
close on the
mattress
same street.
stores everywhere to choose from. I need a mattress. Hey, it's another store. But maybe I need a couch. There's a store too. My cell phone's working great. I can get a mattress here, and over there I can get some floor covering.
And we went into depth on this, and we got like actual research about it. That people actually had like different conspiracy theories about it. Like, there may be like people who have like so many of them, but you know how you can't have too much money in one bank account, or they're gonna suspect something, like from a business.
But it's literally, people will be driving. There's so many videos of this. Like, people will be driving and they'll literally be 3 mattress firms feet away from each other. And the thing is about these mattress firms, about these shops, is that you can go in there and you'll see no customers. You'll see 0 people there. It'll just be mattresses. And you know they don't make money from that. Like, you don't make money from literally having mattresses. Like, a mattresses last you 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, you don't need to buy one every freaking time. There's like 6 of them.
Literally,
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them.
9 in the same area. In the same area. Who is going to that? I want to know. Like, it's just
Redonkulous.
Redonkulous.
And you know how people say, well, we all know where people hide stuff in their mattress. So that person who's making all that money is hiding his money in those mattresses.
Like, it's just.
He's hiding the money. He's probably using that building for something else because nobody's in there. And what are you gonna do?
There should be no reason. Like, literally, there's more mattress firms in one area that you never use than grocery stores. How? How? I just that is insane to me. I don't understand.
Someone has to be really selfish to really want all that money.
You guys see the videos, like, there should...
It's redonkulous, man.
Next topic,
Redonkulous.
please. So, I'm pretty sure you guys all know one of the biggest cartoons on Disney Channel to ever be made. And it ended so early, and I think you all know what I'm talking about. Gravity Falls. So
I used to love that show.
yeah, and one of the things about Gravity Falls is that I've never seen a more, like, of course there are subliminal messages in all like children's television shows, regular television shows. There's going to be subliminal messages. We live in America. But the thing is, with Gravity Falls, I've never seen a TV show with more direct subliminal messages than this one, because literally at the end of the intro you see
The Illuminati Triangle.
Flash.
The Illuminati Triangle's right there.
And there's so many crazy things, like the little triangle with the eye in it, it's in the Mystery Shack logo, it's in Stan's hat, it's in everything, it's everywhere. And literally that's the whole, he's the entire antagonist of the second season, or the first season, probably even both. Some of the characters in these shows, like, they're crazy. Like, I'm gonna show you guys the creatures, and it's like, how can these be in our children's television shows? No wonder why children are growing up.
The way they are.
Yeah. And it's just like, literally it flashes at the end of the theme song. Like, why? Let's find out why. The town is full of crazy creatures and monsters and secrets, and honestly, it's ridiculous. And you want to hear something crazy? I don't know if you guys know the Gravity Falls. Hold on, let me figure out what it's called. I don't know if you guys have ever been on the Disney Channel website and played the Gravity Falls game, Rumble Revenge. But at the end of, not the end, in the game, there is a secret message that you have to find out, which looks like this, which does infer that there is a secret society in Gravity Falls, and that Stan is a part of it. And it's like, either way, why? I don't.
That just goes to show what they're putting in, like, children's stuff. There's a lot of other stuff in, like, every type of show. It has a story behind it. We just can't get to all of that because it's too much.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I don't think that when the creators wrote this, that they were thinking that, oh, let's make this really weird. But I mean, that's the way that it comes off, and that no wonder why the season ended after 2 seasons and didn't.
It was just inappropriate.
It really was. So, but it was a good show. It was a good show.
And they say, like, they're grown men, so they're obviously gonna slip up a couple times, put some inappropriate things in places and stuff. But there's also little kids watching this show too.
Yeah.
It's not for you adults. It's Disney Channel for kids.
Exactly. Ooh. Next, Friends.
I love that show. Pretty sure a lot of people love that show. But should I just go right to it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I forgot what her name was, but, like, the
Phoebe.
girl that, yeah, Phoebe, that always stands out from the group, there's claims that the show was just basically her picturing herself with those people. Like, she wasn't actually with them because she was so different than them. Like, they would do something and, like, they would look at her weird because she wasn't just like them or something. And they were thinking that maybe she was, like, out on the streets, living on the streets, doing everything like that, walks by that restaurant place where they always hang out, and she pictures herself with them all the time. Like, they revolve her life around them.
In the show Friends, Phoebe has had a crazy life. Her mother committed suicide. At one point in time, she was poor, she was homeless, and she actually says that she was slept outside of the coffee house that the friends always go to. And what if Phoebe looked inside that coffee shop, saw 5 group of amazing friends, and thought, I want to be friends with them.
What would it be like to have friends? That's where the name comes from. Why you think the name is there?
And every episode after that is pretty much Phoebe just imagining that she's friends with them and that she's living the life that she wished she would. And who knows?
That one kind of took me there when it says, what's it like to have friends? I was like,
yeah, it's crazy. Winnie the Pooh. Next.
oh my gosh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yes. Oh my gosh. This one kind of shook my heart a little bit because that's my childhood right there. Everyone knows Winnie the Pooh. You got Winnie, Igor, Piglet, Tigger, and friends. I don't know the rest of the people. And basically it's been said that they based those characters off of, like, basic common disorders. And I was like, no, it's not real. Then we got deep into the information and I was like, wow, they really did that. So like with Igor, for example, Igor is like always sad and like depressed about everything, so like that represents depression. Then you have Piglet. Piglet is scared of everything, probably scared of his own shadow, like scared of people to touch him, or he's like so shy. That represents anxiety. Then there's Tigger, and Tigger is hyperactive. He just does whatever he wants. He's crazy, he's cool. That represents like ADHD or hyperactivity and all that.
It's crazy that you can literally see, like, nobody, when you're watching these shows, you would never think, oh, that represents that, that represents that. And then it's like you hear the conspiracy theories and it's just like, I never saw it that way. So, okay, and we're getting to our last two conspiracy theories. And this is all about the iconic show that's been on for years and years that actually ended last month. And we are talking about SpongeBob SquarePants. And we all know, you know, the show. And this show, okay, SpongeBob SquarePants itself has so many messages in it that are just crazy. Like, so many suicide subliminal messages. And even beyond that, we're not going to get into that. But the show itself, was it based off of the famous island, which really isn't that famous, but the island Bikini Atoll, which was in the Martian Islands and was used as a nuclear testing site.
The island now is jacked up. It's inhabitable. No one lives there. No one can live there. And it's crazy how that's where SpongeBob is basically supposed to be located.
And if you really think about it in depth, it makes sense because nuclear weapons. I don't even know how they're made. Probably something crazy. But no wonder why the sea creatures can talk.
It's inhumane.
Exactly. There's the chum bucket. There's the Krusty Krab. They literally have restaurants underground. And he lives in a pineapple.
Under the sea. Where does that happen at?
And if you actually look at the theme song of SpongeBob SquarePants, before the theme song even starts, which is enough said for itself, before the theme song even starts, before the Aye Aye Captain, literally you see an island. What's barely left of an island. And it's just like, wow. What do nuclear bombs do to islands?
They make them smaller.
Exactly. So it's like, was SpongeBob used for a nuclear testing ground? Do they live in a nuclear city where Bikini Atoll was taking place? Did the creators mean to do this? Who knows?
Because you see, that's like when they come out, like when they're just entering the town, literally that's the only spot of the show. Of the show. That's the only spot of the show. Then the rest of it's just sand.
Exactly. And it's crazy to think of it that way. Because I'd never thought of SpongeBob that way. I knew something was wrong with SpongeBob, but you do the plankton one.
And also, everybody know Plankton, that little booger looking thing that runs around all the time. He cool though. He looks
like a pickle.
And so he has this thing called Chum Bucket, and you know how he's jealous of Mr. Krabs and everything. So he runs his own business, and he has this stuff called Chum. Chum is literally fish. The characters in the show are fish. So that's cannibalism. He's basically feeding people dead people.
And it's like the Krusty Krab has a secret recipe, and so does Plankton with his Chum Bucket. So is the secret recipe other fish?
Cannibalism.
Just saying it weird to me. And I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with it, but like, can we just take a second for the fact that Plankton's wife is literally a computer underwater. And they literally have a beach with an ocean underwater. And SpongeBob's pineapple never decomposes. I'm just saying.
No one asked why Sandy is still alive underwater. How her dome is still perfectly water-free.
So, that was all the conspiracy theories we got. So,
How come they didn't put sharks in SpongeBob? That would make it realistic.
facts.
Okay, but we're done
Yeah,
now.
there were sharks in SpongeBob.
Like, just swimming around everywhere.
Oh. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was all the conspiracy theories we had for you guys today. If
now.
you like this series, give it a thumbs up.
And we'll do more.
Exactly. We'll make this
We'll have
series.
like Conspiracy Tuesdays or something like that.
Tuesdays.
And it's gonna be way better with more information, more detail, and crazier topics.
And we hope you enjoyed that. 1, 2, 3.
Peace!